I was literally listening to Rick Carlisle on the radio the other day, and I was actually starting to believe this. It was Tuesday. He comes on in. He was like, they're like, what's the chances the Pacers make a trade move or whatever? He's like, It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not.
I can tell he was shocked.
Yeah.
In his press conference.
Yeah.
He was like uncomfortable talking about Mathurin.
I want to believe at that point in time, whatever deals they were working on just were not there.
And then we got to a point to where they probably said, if you just give us one more, we'll make this happen. And they were probably like, screw it.
Yeah. I mean,
let's do it. Well, I bet obviously, clearly we know what the game changer was.
Sure.
Let's take a gamble on this first round pick with you.
Yeah.
Right there. That's the end. Okay. That's a good happy medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you second round pick, but we want to gamble it with you. And we're going to take the front four.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can clearly we had to make a desperation move to make that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely an aggressive move. I mean, any way you look at it in terms of what was given up,
yeah,
it's a lot, man. I mean, it's not to say it's bad, because I don't think it's a bad trade. I don't think anybody in here thinks it's a bad trade. But when we look at it, again, you're looking at, I can't pronounce the first name, but
Ivica.
Zubac.
I don't know.
Zubac.
We have to Google that one.
Yeah.
From the Clippers in exchange for Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, 2 first-round picks, and 1 second-round pick.
Mm-hmm.
The one unprotected first-round pick is in 29, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one is this year's.
Yeah.
If it falls between 5 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Anything outside of that,
That's so
the
awesome.
Pacers.
I know.
I love that.
They flipped it. They're like,
Yeah,
Never seen it.
F it, let's go.
I don't.
I've never seen the back end. It's always just
Yeah.
like top 6 protected or
Right.
whatever. But I
Yeah.
guess there's no reason not to.
Yeah, like if we land in the top 4, we're gonna get top 4 pick this year.
Yeah, it's wild.
It is kind of wild.
I mean, this tells me, and we can dive into the trade here in a second, but this tells me what I've always thought about this team. That Rick Carlisle and the GM and everybody in the upper brass of the Pacers think about this team is that this team is a contender now. Like, 100%. This season we've been the most injured. I don't know, probably in history, a team that's ever been riddled. It's up there if it's not the most. I don't know how you measure it.
I don't know how you can get any worse.
but it's been terrible.
Than the Pacers
like
have
the
this year.
Pacers' record is terrible, but we don't suck. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean we can literally go beat the Thunder and the Rockets. We want.
We don't suck. So I this move says we are good. Like if you take our pick, if you take our 5 through 10 pick, we don't give a shit. Because
we don't need it.
We don't need it. We're gonna run this shit back. We're gonna get Hallie back, and now we've got our starting center, and we have. And we were texting earlier, and I don't think is said enough, is that we have Jay Huff in the second unit now.
Yeah,
like you have a Miles Turner type of player that's better than Miles Turner in your second unit, whereas Miles was our starter.
So talk about an upgrade.
Yeah, we just put him on the second unit. Like, come on,
I mean, who was on our second? Literally, our starting center was Tony Bradley. You know what I mean? In the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was wild.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It was wild. And you're talking about we had the best second unit last season.
Literally.
And we're about to have it healthy going into 26-27. We're about to have that group back healthy plus Huff.
Plus Jay Huff off the bench.
Get out of town.
Yeah, we're unstoppable.
It's wild. It's wild to think about. I've never seen a team that has been like that we look at and feel so good about, yet we're literally like, listen, just tank. Like tank the whole year, maximize it.
Yep.
Because, well, the weird thing is, and you can totally understand like why they like that's a whole other conversation. But like this team, in terms of what's constructed and what's there, it's so weird because the second half of the season, you're going to be like, don't play them, like just hold the minutes. Yeah. Don't push too hard. Obviously, Hallie's not going to be back. That's not happening at all. But like, God, I don't want them to like just like with Pascal, with Siakam, just give him rest.
Yeah.
Don't even with Zubac.
Yeah.
Just listen, man. We're gonna play sparingly. We're just gonna get you kind of get almost like practice is the way I would look at the rest of this year. Is just like just get him flowing with the rest of the team.
Yeah.
And
Play about 60%. Keep your legs under you.
Yeah.
Any sign of any fatigue, muscle soreness? Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out for a week due to muscle soreness.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you woke up, your shoulder hurts? You're out.
yeah.
Stubbed
Stub
your
your toe.
shoulder wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. Hangnail.
Yeah, you're done.
That's a month. And
Month out.
there's a lot of people talking about the fact that the NBA is going to be watching teams supposedly very closely for tanking this year because of what is going to happen.
Well, the Mavericks just literally lit a tank, and I texted you guys this last night.
What the?
And if anybody's ever listened to me talk about tanking and kind of battle the philosophy around it, that is the definition of tanking because it takes the accountability out of the coach's hands.
Right.
And they're literally trading all their talent away, and they're saying, I don't care how hard you try, you ain't going to win, coach. So you're good. Like your spot's
Wild.
good.
It's absolutely wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
I got to ask though, like we got to get like, how do you guys, if you had to grade or look at this trade for the Pacers, how do you view it? Like, how do you grade it? What are your thoughts on the trade? Like, if you were just evaluating it, trying to be as impartial as possible, what are your thoughts on this trade?
Impartial?
As much as you can. I mean,
think-
we're all, full disclosure. we're
Look,
all
it's
Pacers
clear when you look at it from an outside perspective, right? And we even have ESPN analysts, by the way.
God.
These are professional analysts for
Sure.
ESPN.
fans. Sure, there.
When you look at it like in their perspectives, because they don't know anything about what we need.
Right.
They don't know nothing about Matherin.
Right.
They don't know anything. All they do is look at his stats and go, wow, that's a pretty good player. They never have watched a game. So when you look at it, it's a C or D trade because we gave up a lot, right? We don't get trades. You know, we don't have that opportunity here. We're a small market. Clearly, we lost the finals last night because our front court was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. They clearly know what void we have. They got rid of Turner. Speaking of Turner, I hope you're loving Turner over there, Giannis.
It's terrible.
Anybody? Matter of fact, I'm checking receipts on TikTok tonight when I get home because I'm gonna go back some of those posts where we were trashing Turner
all the
and all you
Bucks
guys
fans.
say, Turner's the best thing ever. Yeah, I'm checking receipts tonight. Anyways, get me fired up.
No,
Miles
yeah.
Turner.
Valid.
That was our void. Okay.
Yeah.
Our front court defense was terrible. The off the ball blocks from Miles Turner were literally like they were covering up how bad he was on
Yeah,
defense.
for sure.
Can't believe it. I don't understand how people didn't understand it.
Can't guard anybody one-on-one.
Can't guard anybody on one-on-one. Now Zubac, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the league, and you know what else he can do? He can get freaking rebounds.
Yeah.
Okay, that's literally the two things we lack.
What's he averaging in rebounds?
He's averaging 11 rebounds a game.
Okay.
He averages a double-double a game.
Yeah.
14 points, 11 rebounds. That is what we need.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay Huff had his flashes. Okay.
Yeah.
He's perfect off the bench.
Solid player.
Perfect off the bench. You shoot the three.
Yes.
Honestly, there might be some matchups. We might start him over
Sure.
Zubac. I don't know. Who knows? But clearly, our void, when you look at the finals
Right.
or any of our playoff games,
Yeah.
our front court sucked. Miles Turner sucked.
Bro, we almost won the finals with, like you said, Bradley.
With Tony Bradley
starting at
he's
center.
Not even. I think he's down in the G
Yeah.
League.
We are
Like, come on.
we are clogged in almost every other position. We are clogged up. We have too many.
Yep. Too many star players.
Right. The front court, we have been since last year with what was it? With Jackson going down, Isaiah Jackson going down, Wiseman going down.
Yep.
We were decimated in the front court, and we still took the Thunder to Game 7.
Game 7.
And if Miles Turner didn't do
What have we been saying? We are half away from winning
yes,
a championship.
yeah,
So, come on.
if Miles Turner didn't do Miles Turner things, we probably would have won in 5 or 6 games. But regardless, we take the top team to 7 games without a front court.
Yeah.
Without it.
0.
Now you've added somebody that can defend, who can rebound, who can score in the paint,
Yeah.
and you've got Like
He shoots like over 60%.
Yeah.
dude, from the field.
yeah. And off the bench, you've got somebody that can stretch the floor and huff. Like
Yeah.
we didn't have a bench
No,
center.
no.
Like that was
We didn't even have a starting center.
no,
What are you talking
I know.
about?
Like it's wild. So yeah, being impartial, and I'm not going to go as far
It's
as
impossible to say we're impartial.
what right. But if I'm going to put myself in,
is.
I would say B, right? Because I think he's an old school center. He's a center. He doesn't shoot the ball.
He complements our backcourt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't do the things that these new age 7-footers do that Huff does. Other centers do. So yeah, I give you a B, because everybody wants that flashy. They want that flashy guy, but that's not what we're missing right now. It is not what we're missing.
We have perimeter guards that can
Yeah.
shoot the three.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
We've got three of them that start, okay, that shoot the three better than a center coming out
100%.
and shooting threes, okay? Plain and simple. We don't need that out of
Yeah.
our center.
Right.
We have high octane shooters. We need somebody to clean it up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, get us some second chance points.
Yeah.
Not only that, can I get a defensive rebound?
Yeah, give me an extra possession, steal a possession.
Yeah.
Like,
can I
you
just
know,
get a
yeah.
defensive rebound? Like when we're supposed to get rebounds? We've missed that for 9 years.
Yeah.
So the fact that we made it to the game 7 of the NBA Finals with Miles Turner just shows how good our backcourt is, right? And
Yeah.
our defense. We just added an elite center defensive wise
That can guard.
Yeah. Dude can guard Jokic. He can guard any center in the league. Hartenstein, that dude would have struggled against Zubac last year.
Yeah.
So he's an elite defender down there. And he gets rebounds. That's what we needed.
A double-double. I mean, what are we
We just
talking
need a
about?
double-double down there.
I mean, if
We need
you're
a role player
exactly
and a guy that can get a rebound and put it back and make it
Yeah.
yeah, just a quick
most
boom,
of the
boom.
time. Yeah.
You don't make people think twice before they go to the lane.
Yeah.
Instead of Miles Turner olaying people, like, oh, by all means, sir, after you. Oh, go ahead. There's the rim. It's right here, sir. Yeah, I left the basket open for you. Oh, help side block. He didn't see me coming. I got you. That was his game. And listen, I don't know how you can look at this if in a vacuum. Let's go in a vacuum, all right? Let's try to not look at this year. Let's try to not think about the injuries that we have on this team. Let's just think about everybody's healthy. Look at this team, and then here's what you have to do. We drop Miles Turner, okay? So in theory, we lose that 3. We lose the well, I don't want to say rebounding because, there's no rebounding there. We lose the point production and the couple of blocks, okay? We lose Matherin, which was all about potential. I mean, that's really it with him. Okay, now I give you a center who is focused on playing in the paint, getting rebounds, which we don't have a rebounder. Like, we don't. Like, we're using guards and small forwards to get rebounds, which is crazy. So now you've got a rebounder, second chance points. How many times did we lean into this last year?
Right.
That was the fatal flaw
Oh,
of
yeah.
the Pacers. And they still made it to a half away from winning a championship. And they had a fatal flaw the entire year they never
100%.
solved. Was
Yeah.
second chance points.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
And I think
now they've got the remedy to that. And what are you going to lose with Matherin? Is Matherin the drop off you have from him going to be enough to?
and then that's
No,
what
we got Jarius Walker.
and that's what the pundits are missing. The pundits look at our record and they go 13-38. This team is trash. Why are you trading for a non-mobile center? And what we're looking at, and what I look at is, I would flip it over and say, if we were healthy this year, we would still make this move.
Oh, 100%.
Like, and we would
We've
go
been trying to make this move
right
for 9 years.
This move's happening regardless, and this move, healthy and with a winning record going in the postseason, is happening and takes us to a finals championship this year.
Guaranteed.
And this move happens unhealthy and it's going to take us to a championship next year. Like, that's what's going to happen.
That's what we
There's
did.
nobody. I mean, look what, like, I love, like, Cleveland. Harden's a great player. You can't tell me that move sets Cleveland up for the next two to 3 years. It doesn't at all. You can't tell me what Boston's doing is setting them up for the next. I mean, they made a good move. They did. I don't want to completely,
I mean, he's
not
young.
Yeah.
He's 35.
You know what I mean? Like,
So
that wasn't a
they're
good
trying to
move.
yeah.
Well, and to be fair, I won't say that. He's 35 years old. He's 35.
Yeah. What are the Knicks doing? What are the, where do we compare?
Knicks are imploding.
Right.
Like,
Right.
remember when can I say this real quick? I don't mean to interrupt you. Remember when I told you that Cat trade was the worst trade I've ever seen?
Yes.
And I can't believe that anybody would believe that he's their savior of a city.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just wanted to.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you flip this to next year and you got Hallie back, you got a healthy squad, you got Zubac now. Look at the rest of the East and tell me we're not better than all of them.
Yeah, there ain't nobody touching them.
And I'm talking without this top 4 pick, without it. Let's just say that goes away.
Yeah, we don't need it.
We don't trade it. We don't draft it. We don't do anything with it.
You know why we don't need it? Because we just had a whole year of rapid development with all of our draft picks from the last year and all of our young players. They're all starting. Furphy, Jarris Walker.
Yeah.
Like, Walker's going to be
He's a dude.
legit problem next year.
He's a dude.
He's been starting games all year. He's going to be a problem next year off our bench.
100%.
Him and Obi Toppin and TJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Furphy.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, all of those guys just got a full year of rapid development. Like, they're
100%.
starting NBA games, and they should still be coming off the bench or in the G League.
Yeah. I
You know
agree.
what I mean?
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So,
Another benefit we got from this year.
yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And we come back, we come healthy. Like, I don't see the downside in this move at all.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't see, like, yes, we've given away picks, but that's just potential, right? That's like a maybe,
Yep.
right? It's a maybe. This guy maybe puts up. This guy maybe does that. And we are in a world where, like, I don't think we can afford maybes. Like, we have high potential. We have high guys like Halliburton, Neesmith, Nimhard. We've got Toppin. Like,
We just needed to fill the void.
we need to fill a void. We don't need we don't need another maybe.
Yep. When you look at what happened to us in the finals,
Yeah.
Turner, like, it's just flat out. Like, that's our void.
Yeah.
Always has been, always will be.
We can pause it for a second.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is it
Yeah, I saw something. I was like, is that recording?
Is that recording?
Yeah, you better.
Okay, cool.
We'll cut this part out.
Yeah, that's all right. Bing, bing, boom, bang.
It's funny because it's getting the shakes.
Is it? I'm trying not to shake my leg.
Don't worry about it. I found a way I can fix it.
That's awesome.
You see
He can unshake it.
Yeah, I literally there's literally a stabilized.
That's badass.
Here's what I want to do with you, because you have the knowledge of this team as far as NBA roster and things like that. Did we just get back, and maybe in a better version, the DeMontis, Sabonis, Miles Turner era? Like a traditional center that doesn't shoot the three, rebounds pretty well. Maybe he's a better defender than Sabonis was. And maybe Huff is a better Miles Turner, or he is. He's outperforming Miles Turner. Mm-hmm. But did we just recreate that duo?
We didn't shoot the three as well. But.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. The reason I can't answer that is because Sabonis is a special talent.
Mm-hmm.
Sabonis gives you the best of both worlds when it comes to, like, hustling and getting rebounds
For sure.
and scoring, and he can still shoot the three if he needs to. Sabonis is getting screwed. I hate to live on Sabonis.
we put him in a bad
Dude,
spot. But he got put into a bad spot.
He is in a tough spot because of his size. Okay, but the dude gets rebounds. He gets assists. I mean, he gets triple doubles. I mean, I put him up there with Jokic. As far as his, all the pieces to his game. But I get what you're saying. The duo, right?
Yeah.
We used to. The thing that really ticked me off is that Turner would start over Sabonis.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Which in turn it turned into them starting together because Sabonis was so good. When really we should have just put Turner to the bench
Right.
in those years.
100%.
and started Sabonis and slotted out. But with Siakam in the fold, I mean, this is gonna sound crazy.
Yeah.
We like crazy.
This is probably the best Pacers team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Front to back, when you put Zubac in front to back, when you look at the whole team together, I'm trying to look back at a better team.
Does it take away?
Early 2000s.
I mean, there's the Ron Artest days, but like when you look at the full,
the end of the Reggie,
you know what I mean? When you look at our starters and the bench,
I don't think
the coach,
I don't think there's been a better Pacers team. I know Reggie added flair. I know Jalen Rose, and I know all these names, but it's like,
well, I mean, if you could do one thing when you look at it the way I am, you could look at like what Hallie did clutch wise, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like he outperformed Reggie.
I was gonna say he outmatched.
Not trying to dog Reggie, but like he outperformed him.
The only thing Reggie, only thing
that,
Reggie has
right?
on him is a career 3-point percentage or career 3-point made. Like,
well, when you talk about
9 points in 8 seconds or whatever.
yeah, but did we outdo that? Like, not necessarily Halliburton himself, but did the Pacers not outdo 9 points at like what we erased?
Dude, it was like 14 points. Yeah.
Like, did we not outdo that?
I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, how could you?
Yeah, it's tough.
Would you have ever imagined that when you talk about Reggie Miller, that we would have a player on our team again that did crazier clutch stuff than Reggie Miller?
Back-to-back games.
You know what I mean? Like,
watching that finals run, how many times did we text you, it's over, and then like 2 minutes later, not even 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
and I'm freaking out. You guys are not responding. I'm like, they're asleep. Really?
No,
But
we're freaking out. Just
yeah.
like you.
But literally, I looked when you add Zubac. I was debating this earlier. I was like, this might be the best roster the Pacers have ever had, front to back.
Talk me off this ledge. I was talking to Mike about this, and I'm just thinking in my head as I coach teams. Siakam's he can hit the three, but he's a foul line in type of player. Now you're adding a player that literally stays inside. Now he'll rotate outside and pass the ball. Does that not take away from Siakam's game?
So what it does, okay, see, it just depends on the matchups, right? So when, let's say Siakam catches it on top of the key or something and wants to drive, Zubac he's gonna roll out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna roll out and then he's gonna come back in behind him. You know what he's gonna do? If Siakam misses, he's gonna get the damn rebound.
Yeah. 100%.
He when you look at his game, he knows where to be.
He clears out for who needs.
He knows where to be. He won't ever draw a player inside like that. He'll always give the lane.
Yeah.
He's just he has a good basketball IQ.
Yeah.
For a big man.
Yeah.
That's why like his defense is so elite. He just knows where to be. He positions himself right. He boxes out. Does anybody know what a box out is in the NBA?
That would take effort, bodying up. Well, you get a foul called and you probably box out. Like, that's
box SGA out, foul.
Oh yeah. We're not allowed to breathe there.
I don't think, because you got to understand, Siakam has a pull up jumper
for sure.
He shoots a lot.
He does. Yeah.
Okay, but if he has the lane, he attacks it. But he probably pulls up. And I don't know the stats, but I bet he pulls up and shoots probably quite a bit more than he does attack.
I would say it's probably 60-70% of the time.
And he can shoot the three.
Yeah.
I feel like his threes kind of got better the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So I don't think it hurts him. I think it helps him.
Yeah.
I think it helps him. I think it's going to probably emphasize him to maybe do one thing, and that's pass out, with more confidence that.
Well, in that two-man, you can run that two-man from the 3 line. You can run it from the free throw line extended. It just looks, I think the two-man game just got a little bit deadlier. Now, it's not necessarily a pick and pop two-man, with Turner and Huff.
Yeah.
They might pop versus, roll, whereas Zubac is always going to hit that, but stop him. How are you stopping him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not.
They're not. And then you add Hallie into the mix, and you add, you know what I mean? It's stupid.
Dude, it's hard to freaking look at.
It's stupid.
You got Halliburton, Nimhard. We clearly have the best backcourt in the league.
Yeah.
It's never gonna get viewed that way. It really
isn't. Will be when we win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that'll even do it, to be honest with you, at
that
this point.
knows anything about the NBA, if they don't look at those 3 guys and know that we have the best backcourt in the league,
Yeah.
especially after last year. Like you just flat out don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, Halliburton's averaging. He could hit 10 to 15 assists any given night. He can also hit 20 to 30 points. He also shoots the three at a pretty high clip. I mean, you're talking, okay, you go to run that two-man game, and you got to dump off to Zubac, and you've got to kick out to Hallie, and you've got Nemhard sitting there. You got
he has literally options
who
everywhere.
are you stopping?
And he has way more comfortability to shoot.
Yeah.
All of our guards do now. Like,
Yes, because you got somebody that can rebound the ball.
Yes. It's going to be a different ball game.
Yeah.
I don't think that anybody can question that we have the best backcourt.
Yeah.
And honestly, now like with Zubac and Siakam, dude, we could argue that we have the best front court now. So, dude, it's crazy this team when I look at it.
It's going to be tough. I mean, I'm not going to the place where I'm there on the front court piece, but I think the thing I'm actually the most interested in, what's going to happen the rest of the way is, one, it's going to be really weird to watch what this team does to not win games. Because you have to not win games. Like it's going to be weird. You have to find a way to lose, and that sounds so dumb. But the other part of that, outside of that, the thing that I'm really interested in seeing is how the relationships will, like what, because Rick's going to experiment. Like that should be the rest of this year. Just get wild
your
with
rotations, man. Mess
That's
around
what
with
I'm
them.
saying.
Yeah, see what you have. See how a Siakam and Zubac can work together. See, and Rick, man, he does this. It drives us insane. It drove us insane last season. You watch it, but that's what he's doing. He's testing little things out, seeing how it works, getting a sense of like, okay, in this situation, we went here, when we have this type of matchup, this is what's going to work best. He's making notes, and he's tracking that. And you look what happened in the playoffs. Look at the teams we went through. I think if you put this big last year on, if you had Zubac in place, get rid of Mather and get rid of Turner.
We got a chip. It's 100%.
I mean, we're half away, and we didn't have Hallie for that entire game 7, basically.
Yeah. And if Hallie stays healthy, game 7, we were winning that game. He was going to die on that court before he.
Oh, he was
lost. And he did. He died on that court with his Achilles. Like that's what happened.
He was going to keep hitting threes, man.
Yeah, he was not going to lose that game.
He's going to put 40 up.
Yeah, he was.
They were going to have to clothesline him.
Yeah.
And if it would have been to the point to where they could not have allowed it to go.
100%.
Like in terms of like they couldn't have just let
Yep.
that nonsense defense that they were allowed to do that the Pacers weren't allowed.
And again, what's depressing?
We can rehash that. We should just.
Well, what's depressing about it is we win that chip. We're still making this deal,
Right.
and we're winning another one.
Yeah.
Like that's what would happen.
We would be better. We would definitely be a better team this year if, of course, and again, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about the injury run because.
Oh my gosh.
If it's insane, and people are gonna, and the thing that drives me nuts is we keep seeing on the national guys talk about, they never found a replacement for Turner, and that's why they lost. No, that is not it.
We did find a replacement. He's damn near averaging the same exact stats as Turner is.
They they can't let it go. I mean, they look at like, oh, he's not quite as shooting as well, or maybe some gaps or whatever from last year. If you think that we were a Miles Turner away from having a winning season this year, I don't know what to tell you. You don't know anything about basketball. I don't know what to tell you. There's you can't. At what point did Turner carry this team last year? I mean, because that's what you're saying. You're saying that this team was carried by Turner and that they're a Turner away from being competitive, which is stupid. That makes no sense at all.
It's clearly nobody watches the Pacers.
They don't.
I think we've clarified that.
I think I said it last year. I don't think anybody watches basketball. Like I don't think they do. Like
it's a damn good point.
Do you know who the MVP in the running? Right? Do you know who like the top 3 are for the running?
Are they
MVP?
still the same you posted earlier? Who is it?
I think they put Luca up there as number 1 now.
Did they? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like
Luca, SGA, Jokic, Giannis.
Yeah.
You know, those are like the top 4.
Look, and this is a whole
SGA is
different
number 1.
conversation.
Yeah,
Is Giannis
Is Luca up there?
He's number 3.
I was debating.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
He just
sorry,
moved into the top 3.
I was
or something.
debating this in my own head earlier. Is Giannis even a superstar?
No.
No.
You know what though? I just looked this up. They are saying the best front court in the league is Giannis and Turner. Just so you guys know.
No.
There you go. Listen, if you go to ESPN
or Jokic
or
and Gordon.
or any of these big places to get your basketball knowledge, just don't even tune in.
Zubac. I think when you look at those two,
Yeah.
I think that we just gained into the top 3 or 4 top front courts in the league.
It's a hot take.
You tell me, Giannis and Turner.
Yeah.
There's literally a debate on who's the best front court. Giannis, Turner, and Jokic and Gordon. Like,
yeah.
I just don't see how we might not be better.
We are better.
Yeah.
I feel like I know unless something goes terribly fucking wrong, we are better.
I feel like in those duos, Giannis overpowers that duo, and so does Jokic.
Yeah. And,
you know what I mean?
And Jokic is a freak.
Isn't it crazy, dude?
Well, I had to pull this up. Again, this is AI, so take it for what you want. But Nuggets is who they. And again, this is way AI's interpretation of it is. You've got Jokic, you've got Gordon, Michael Porter Jr.
This is fucking terrible.
This is Gordon.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
The argument is they're highly effective, offering the best combination of passing, perimeter shooting, and interior scoring. The Bucks listed as number 2 because you got Giannis.
Bucks are terrible.
Unrivaled dominance is what ESPN says. Unrivaled dominance. While Turner, replacing Brock Lopez, provides improved floor spacing and defense.
Don't the Bucks have a similar record to us with less injuries?
And defense.
They have like 5 more wins and no injuries.
What are you measuring the defense off of?
Blocks.
He defends his team
that's
from
all they
getting
do.
rebounds.
Blocks.
I don't know.
He's literally the worst one-on-one defender in the league, plain and simple. Now, reading that, okay, I'm going to ask you guys again. Do you not somewhat agree that we just gained the best front court in the league between Siakam and Zubac?
It's interesting. I think that the thing
I think it's more balanced out than those, right?
100%.
Does that mean you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the thing that's going to be interesting is how do you, if you start looking at the way if you think of it as almost like a platoon or like a line in hockey, right? If you're thinking of it as like, okay, what's the center? What are the different? If you look at, you switch out the starting 5 for the second string, the bench guys. What does that platoon look like coming off the bench now? I mean, it's Huff, right? At center is going to be a backup, depending. I mean, you're probably not going to twin tower.
Well, it's not even just what I love about our second, and every second unit for every team does this, but our second unit, when you leave Hallie running longer, or you leave Siakam running longer, or you leave whatever, like it just becomes that much, like I say stupid, but like unstoppable at that point. You know what I mean? Like when you're leaving,
they can all play together.
Yeah, when you're leaving Hallie run longer with a second unit, and you've got Huff now to spread the floor, so now it's like, oh shit, he can shoot threes, whereas we didn't have to worry about it. And then you leave Siakam, vice versa, right?
Yeah, if our bench is hot, you can bring in Nimhard, and he might run better with him in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
and they might stay into the end of the game.
And to go back a few seconds of like the front court, and I think the problem with ranking front courts is how many traditional front courts are left. Because I mean, look at OKC, like they got Hardenstein down there, but they're big.
Chet,
you got Chet, but Chet spreads the floor. Chet
honestly, when I look at that, like I see that front court. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Chet and Hartenstein. They're up there too. But
most front courts, your bigs are spreading the floor a majority of the time nowadays. And you know what I mean? And like my point with the Bucks is Giannis. I think to be a superstar, you got to be the best at whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me Giannis is the best at what he does. He can't shoot the ball well, and he's not the best big, and he can't finish the best. So what is he the best at?
Running his mouth.
I'm not saying he's not a good player, but he's not the best. And then you've got Miles Turner. I mean,
being a baby.
I don't know. I just think when you're ranking that you can't rank our front court. There's probably a few teams that I can't think of off the top of my head that you could rank us against. But to Danny's point, I think we instantly became one of the top front courts instantly.
Well, it's certainly improved. I mean, and again, if you're looking at, and again, so many people are going to get so wrapped up in what's happening this year. And it's so hard to divorce yourself from the current. and just try to look at it as objectively as possible, right? If you look at the skills that make, let's take a step back and let's just look at what the skill set this team has. Let's look at their leader, the star, Hallie. The thing that made him good was efficiency. He didn't turn the ball. He's smart. He didn't turn the ball over. And assists.
Yep.
Those are not things that are likely to be that impacted by an Achilles injury. You know, it'd be one thing if we're talking about Derrick Rose in his prime.
Yeah.
That's a problem because that his explosiveness is what set him apart. That's not what sets Hallie apart.
Right.
Is his explosiveness that he has now going to be the same as pre-injury? Probably not. Maybe. I don't really know. I mean, it's hard to tell, but let's just say he takes a step back. I don't think you're going to see a big step back in his production. It's just slightly different offensive attack, but he'll be fine. If we look at what's left on the team and what you have, you've still got Siakam, who's your mid-range monster, right? And we've always had him for that. If we needed a shot, if we needed scoring injection,
if we needed an aggressive scorer,
got
straight to the rack.
And we've talked about defensively what the team has. You know, we've talked about what we can get from Nembhard and Neesmith and what they're going to be able to provide. Now the thing that we will have, the element we never had, was a legit post presence. Somebody down there in the paint who's at least going to make them think.
Yeah.
Is he an elite rim defender? No, he's not an elite rim defender, but he's damn good. He's solid. If nothing else, he's an improvement over Turner. And I don't think no one can argue that, in my opinion, against it. So
he's one of few centers that are able to guard like Jokic.
Right. He can.
Giannis. Like, yes,
Whereas when we had
is elite
when we had Turner
one-on-one,
you were giving up 30. You were giving up 40. You're just doing it. You knew it. Yeah. You knew it when Jokic
remember when Embiid used to walk in and put 45
You knew it was okay, give him 45. Everybody else, let's figure this the hell out.
We already knew.
You know what I mean? What I like about this roster is Halliburton makes sure everybody eats.
Yeah.
Right? And now you've got one more person, and Danny made this point earlier, but you got one more person that he can feed, but you got also one more person that when that attempt misses, he's going to clean it up, right? So
at least have a better chance to clean it up than what we had last year.
No, he's gonna clean it up better. Like more often than not, he's cleaning it up better than what was happening. So not only is everybody eating at a high level with Halliburton on the floor, when that doesn't work out, it's another opportunity. And I mean, that to me is just like you can't even wrap your mind to like how efficient our offense will be.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't see how it's gonna be better than last year's team. Just assuming that's with no growth.
Yes.
Right.
That's none. That's no growth. Because you can you're gonna replace the points that what Matherin contributed. 100%. You're gonna be able to replace those points. I'm confident of that.
100%.
And outside of that, what did he contribute outside of scoring?
That was it. Game managing. I mean, that was
Jarris Walker.
And Nembhard does that well. So
Walker showed a potential to score. Furphy can score a few. Those points can be found. 2 points here, 2 points there from each player.
You know how Rick spreads all that out? How many times have we seen a Pacer scorecard and everybody's in double digits?
Yep.
He just does a good job coaching that way.
Yeah.
So it's in the cleanup, I think with Zubac is going to be different. It's going to be different because I believe all of those games, even in regular season, that we were behind.
Yeah.
How many times at halftime were we down 10 points? That is going to fill that void, right?
Yeah.
So him, second chance points, defensive rebounds, not giving up second
and slowing
chance
those
points.
star players
That's
down.
going to even us up to where our bench, when they come in, it's just going to be pushing us forward instead of trying to catch us up.
You take an Embiid type of player from a 35-point game to a 25-point game, right? Still went for 25, but it's 10 points a game right there.
Yep.
Not counting your additional rebounds you're adding. Like it's a whole different ball game. You're talking
Zubac. So I got to bring it back to this because I wanted to see, I did the Google AI, which the results were, we actually found an error. We're still talking about Cat being on Minnesota. So I was like, okay, well, that tells you how good that AI is. So I actually asked Grok just to get a different opinion. And it's interesting what it provided versus the others because it is different. I mean, it's just completely different results in terms of who's the best
front court
right now. So if we look at it, number one was the T-Wolves. So with Gobert, Randall, and Reed.
I mean, I can get behind that.
Elite defense. I mean, that's basically what it's saying.
that.
It's elite defense, rebounding, and spacing.
I would up Siakam over Randall as far as, maybe an all-around player.
I guess
I like that front court 100%. Totally get behind it.
See, this is where I disagree. Go for number 2. I mean, why is his name even on this list?
Yeah, KD. I don't know.
He's not a shooting forward. That dude is a 6'9" shooting
They got
guard.
Steven Adams on there?
No.
No?
So
you said KD, and I was like, man, are they going to put Steven Adams with it?
no. And they're looking at this one. It's
Sengun. Dude, you're right. But there you go. You question KD, right?
He's a 6'9" shooting guard. He's not a shooting forward. He's not a power forward. He's a shooting guard.
Technically, probably Thompson would be their power forward,
real quick, timeout. Can you tilt that more towards your mouth? I have you muted while you did it, but yeah.
Hello. Is that better?
yeah.
Is that better? Hello.
Sorry.
The rest of the episode sucked, but now I'm here.
No, it's good. I was just tweaking it here and there. It'll be fine. But as you're like moving and stuff, like there was times where it sounded good and times when it sounded less good. But wow, what a difference it makes.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like Kevin Durant shouldn't be on this list. Get him off of here.
Well, it's scoring. It's asking for a different thing from your front court. It's just scoring. It's not defense.
But Kevin Durant is not a front court player. He is not. He is not a front court player.
He's a mix because he's tall. Really, you could say the same thing about
He's not a mix.
Giannis.
He's just tall that plays.
Giannis is probably a 3.
But Giannis
He's
plays.
just tall.
Yeah. Yeah, but Giannis.
Same thing with AD. AD's probably not a center. He's
Yeah, no, but they play those positions on defense.
Right. Yes,
where
'cause they're tall.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's not
LeBron
guarding
does it.
centers.
Well, depending on the center.
He does, yeah. He does.
I mean, if Chet's out there, he could guard.
That doesn't mean that
Chet's not a center either.
Yeah, he's listed as. I'm just saying, like.
See, this is what I was talking about
fuzzy.
earlier. There's
So
no such
fuzzy.
thing as a front court anymore.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying.
because they don't have the traditional centers no longer.
Right.
But it is interesting, which is what we have now, which I'm for, because you're not gonna out Oklahoma City what they're doing. You're not gonna outdo what Denver's doing. Those guys don't exist. Whether you like that style of play or not, you can't replicate Jokic. It's impossible.
Dude, just
He's
think about
a
this.
unicorn.
Imagine Hartenstein not being able to do a thing in that finals game.
Oh, it's
Like,
stupid.
look what Siakam did to Chet, right? Shut him down.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Zubac's in there banging Hartenstein, him getting 4 rebounds a game. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's how I see it.
I see it too.
You
What's
know?
the gap?
It was 100% the gap.
And again, when we look at it, the only thing you can say is, okay, does scoring take a dip? But measurably, it doesn't. It's just different. It's instead of 1 for 4 from the 3-point line, and maybe a couple free throws, a dunk here or there.
The extra possessions. When I asked like a year ago, what's a rebound? A rebound's it's an extra chance to score. We weren't getting those, right? Like, so when Miles Turner, to your point, was going 1 for 5, or he scored 20 points, but he shot it 15 times.
Yeah.
We're going to do that more efficiently, right?
Yeah.
We're actually going to do it better. I believe Zubac's points per game is better than Miles Turner's. So because he shoots at such a high percentage off his rebounds,
Sure.
we're more efficient on point scoring too, which is crazy to
And those rebounds will
think
turn
about.
into his points, or they'll turn into a kick out to Neesmith, or a kick out to Hallie, or a kick out to whomever, or a whatever.
You know what I do like about him? He is very catch the ball and bang it back up.
Yeah.
Like, I love that about him.
Second,
And he, I'm pretty positive if I remember correctly. I think he shoots over 60%.
Yeah, he shoots a high
field.
percentage.
I mean, obviously there are a lot of layups, but still, you know what I mean?
High percentage,
That
high
beats
percentage.
Miles Turner's 40% from 3.
100%. Do the math.
And really the total points compared to Miles Turner shooting a 3 is more. So, I mean, we're gaining points and rebounds with Zubac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this
agree.
is a win all the way across the board.
I agree.
And we get to keep J Huff
Yeah.
and Obi Toppin. We did not notate that. we did not have to give up Obi.
I know. I was,
and I thought for sure it was Matherin and Obi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 100%.
I thought 100% kiss Matherin and Obi Toppin goodbye.
100%.
So that keeps our core team together. Matherin, you're a good player. You were definitely the wild child.
Yeah.
Like you didn't fit in.
He didn't fit.
You did some good things.
Yeah,
you developed really well. But like when Rick put the team on his shoulders, he crumbled.
Couldn't do it.
He crumbled. He would turn it
not
over on the
That's
drive.
not who he is.
No.
Yeah,
He's not.
to your guys.
He wants to be,
but he's
that,
not.
and that's why he doesn't fit with us.
Yeah.
He's a guy that would go to a team, and I know he didn't end up there, but I'm just saying like a team like a prime Golden State, a prime like Celtics, where they just need you to come in and do this.
Yeah.
This is all I need you to do. I'm going to give you the ball and just score. Like just drive to the bucket and score.
Right.
And mix things up a little bit on defense, be scrappy, but like you're not a starter, you're not the star,
And you're not
Just
taking the
come in,
ball.
just boom, boom,
This
boom.
isn't your moment.
Yeah. But again, well, it's interesting. You know, we brought up the comparison versus Turner and Zubac. So I thought I would bring it up just to, looked at ChatGPT to try to have a good comparison. And it's interesting. So, when you look at points, again, to me, a point difference isn't like that big a deal. Like, it's whatever. Like, I compared it last year's Miles versus this year's Zubac.
I think you got to look at when you look at that.
Because that's what we're comparing.
When you,
exactly.
When you look at that, you got to look at efficiency too. What's Miles Turner shooting to get that? Is he shooting 50% versus 60? So it's more, which one's more efficient? Not to cut you off, Mike.
Also, a total point in as far as a season average, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
It looks minimal, but that's a pretty big difference.
Well,
especially when you're looking at the way Zubac is scoring.
Well,
You know
and
what I mean?
that's
the key.
That's the key, and that's one of the things that it described as the biggest difference between the two is the high efficiency under the rim.
Right.
Zubac, he's going to get you an extra 5. He basically is going to double up the rebounds versus what Turner had last year in a, by all accounts, a good year for Turner, or at least a solid
For
year.
rebounding, yes.
Yeah, well, let's just say it was a solid year all around for Turner last year.
He actually had almost a full season until he gave up on us in the finals. But,
well, that's Turner. But when you look at it, I mean, look at the difference, man. I think that the biggest thing for me is that it goes what did we talk about last year?
Points.
We begged for this last year. Just give us anybody who can just rebound. I don't even care if he can score. Like even if he can't dunk, I don't care.
That's
Just
as
get
important
rebounds.
as points per game. 100%.
I think the biggest frustration with any team is not getting second chance points, but giving them up.
Yes.
Okay? It's more frustrating giving them up. And I can't imagine how much second chance points we gave up from rebounding. So, man, you're talking about clogging holes everywhere with one guy.
Yeah.
I can get behind it. I don't care what they gave for him. I didn't like Matherin.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
And we got to save Toppin. And we have a chance still at our first round pick. Dude, I'm all in. I'm calling it B plus.
We got to talk about that. We have to talk about the first round pick, what to do with it. But first, you were going to make a point there, Dustin.
No, it's fine. We can move on. I was just like, look, you got your field goal percentage. Miles was shooting 48 versus a 61. Like, so you're more efficient. He's getting 11 versus 6.5 rebounds. Assuming 11 turns into points, or even half of those turn into points. Add that to his points per game. His assist, he's got an extra 2 points per game.
You can almost guarantee if he gets an offensive rebound, he's scoring.
So when I look at that, I'm looking at 25.
That's how he scores.
I'm looking at 25 points per game versus 15 points per game, and it's not necessarily his points; it's everybody involved that he gets plus his.
Yep.
You're an extra 10 to 15 points per game just because of this guy versus
Guaranteed.
Miles Turner.
Efficiently guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you're giving up threes. You know, versus what you had, and
but we
one
don't need
less
that.
I get it. One less block a game. Okay. A help side block that didn't matter because you didn't get the ball anyway. You blocked it.
Doesn't matter.
They got it and scored anyway. So good job. You got your points. You got your little block. There's your stat. Go have some unfrosted Pop-Tarts to celebrate.
Yeah, I think we can officially move on from the Miles Turner era. We moved on, but let's put that to bed. He's playing like shit. He showed his ass this year. He's not great. He's done. He's cooked. We made the right decision.
He's playing normal. by the way.
For sure.
This is how he plays
Yeah.
everybody.
You guys just
Well, I
now
mean-
get to witness it.
And in fairness, I have to call out the Pacers didn't choose to let him go. I mean, he walked
Well,
and he quit
Right.
before he quit in the finals. I
we
mean, that's when
chose
he
not to
left,
pay
but-
him what he wanted. We would have, and look, I don't mind. Like Jay Huff is a comparable stat wise to Miles Turner. I don't mind having that type of player. His ass just needs to be on the bench and know his role. And Miles Turner did not want to do that, and we rightfully said, you know what, great, go,
nice day.
go do that.
I mean, they did. We can move on, but the thing I was going to say is they are also, in terms of what Pritchard was saying, like he didn't even get a chance to counter. Like he
Right.
didn't listen. He didn't even give him an opportunity. He was
Right.
just gone. So that's
It speaks volumes of who he is too.
yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot there, but we got to talk about that pick. At least to look to round off this NBA filled, which it is basketball season. I mean, we're fully in the midst of NBA season,
I know.
but that first round,
We're
pick,
almost to March.
I
March
know.
Madness is coming
Oh
up.
my God. Can't wait for that. Getting excited. Getting
I know.
excited. But what do you do with the first round pick? Let's just assume the Pacers continue the season the way it's gone and they end up with somewhere in the first 4 picks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with that?
What do you think we would do with it?
No,
Or
what
do you
with it?
think they
your
would
GM,
do with
your
it?
GM, what do you do with it?
I don't know, Danny. What are you doing with it?
Trading it to get our other first round pick back later on down the road. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could. I don't know how quick that would happen. Like how much time you would have to trade that away. But we don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Need it. So what was the other pick? 28 or 29? First round.
29.
I would take that pick and trade it to somebody that needs it more than we do
Mm-hmm.
for our 2029 first round pick back.
Yeah.
Because that's when we'll need it.
Yeah.
Look at guys like Siakam and a team lasts 4 years, 4 to 5 years before it buckles. So that's what I would do personally.
Yeah, I agree.
Not saying that, when you look at the generational
Yeah.
talent coming in like Boozer,
Sure.
yeah, you can't just look past that, but I don't see where he fits in on our team.
Is he generational? I mean, I'm not saying he isn't. I think he's got all the qualities. I just am. The NBA's a crapshoot in the top
Yes.
5. It really is. So in my mind, I'm looking at this list. You got the Kansas point guard. Yeah, we could absolutely use a 6'6" point guard. He's probably going to go well before us, but we're assuming we're going to have a top.
I mean, we don't know.
We're assuming we have a top 4 pick. Majority of what we're looking at, the majority is we have a crowded room. So in my mind, whether we trade this pick, we're getting rid of somebody. Like you can't bring a top
Right.
5. You got to get rid of somebody.
You're playing them.
Yeah, you have to play them.
You have to play
So who are you getting rid of?
Well, I mean, let's just play this out. If we just look at the rankings we have here, and again, it's interchangeable. It depends on what team's there, but let's just look at it from like a purely. Let's just go with this, right? And let's also assume the Pacers have 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't have 1 through 4, if it's 5 through 10, we don't have that pick. So this is
Right.
a worthless hypothetical at that point. Or it's out of the top 10, and that none of this matters because then it's just whatever.
This is hypothetical that we get
One of the
top
top
four picks.
Let's just say we get the number 1, which I don't think will ever happen. We could win one game and we would get completely screwed out of it because that's the way the NBA does the Pacers. But let's just say we have the number 1 pick for the argument. You can pick anybody on this list. If you're looking at Darren Peterson out of Kansas, really what you're talking about is that is the end of TJ at that point. I mean, what would you have him do? He's not going to take over for Hallie, of course, so he's going to be a backup to TJ. So that's the end of TJ, which I'm not saying this person's better or worse. That's to me, that's what
for
it is.
Yeah.
It's you've got a rookie who's going to come in and he's going to come off the bench to start, hopefully be an impactful player. You've got a few years of control at a reduced rate, lower than what TJ's making, I would assume. So
there goes our culture.
Yep.
well, that's the hypothetical. If you're looking at AJ DiBansa, I don't know how to pronounce that. The guy, the wing from BYU, he looks like a Siakam?
The next three, you're talking. The next three, you're talking Siakam, Walker, Toppin.
Yeah.
You're talking all those guys.
Well, but yeah, Cam Boozer's in that list. He's rated at 3, so he's he reminds me more of a Siakam, but he's got some rebounding over what Siakam does. And then Nate Ament from Tennessee. This is 6'10". He's another wing, just a tall ass wing.
Yeah, these guys are made for teams that aren't in our position.
Yep.
They're made for teams that aren't winning right now, that need a spark, that need fans in the seat. Mm-hmm. We're not them. And look, and maybe I'm being very short-sighted because we're a small market team and I should be like, oh, yeah, give me this top 4 pick to get. But we're just not there right now. Like we don't need it and we can't afford it, in my opinion. And I do think if I am going to get rid of somebody on my bench, I want to know who the hell's coming in. I want to know how good they are. Yeah. Right? So if I am going to get rid of a Toppin or if I'm going to get rid of a Jarris Walker or a TJ McConnell, I want to know, what have you done? And what are you going to bring to me? I'm willing to get rid of them. Like, there's nobody on that bench that's not replaceable. There is somebody in the NBA that can come in that's better than you, but it's not one of these 4.
No.
It's not.
Nope.
And I'm willing to, like I was talking to you earlier off I'm willing to cut that loss. I'm just
our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go win our chip next year.
The only thing is though, if you do that, you essentially you cannot trade for players. Like there isn't a way you can trade that draft pick.
Right.
Like you basically are going to have to subtract so much with, at least from what the numbers are saying cap wise. Like we're probably still going to have to get rid of somebody heading in the next year. That's the other thing we got.
And that's my point is if I got to get rid of somebody anyway. So because I can't bring a top 5 and not play him. So if I'm going to get rid of somebody, I would rather trade that. I would rather trade a TJ and the draft pick or a Jarris Walker and the draft pick or whomever for a known commodity. I'm not saying I want to do this. I would say I would rather know who I'm getting rather than say, hey, TJ, I'm getting rid of you for the 6'6" point guard out of Kansas. I don't know how good he's going to be, but everybody says he's going to be great. You're out of here. I'm just going to take him.
Well, that
doesn't make any sense to me.
Then if you're trading the pick, you can't trade it for a player because just like numbers wise, it's just you're just trading it from a draft pick. So like to your point, you're trading it for a future one. I would assume there's going to be more than that, like 2 1s or something. Like if somebody covets your pick, which they've got, they are likely a team that probably sucks.
You could draft.
Like they're like a Bulls. That's probably who makes a stupid move like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're looking, well,
I guarantee you,
because they're hard on.
You could draft and trade, right? Like you could take the player and trade the player, which is what you see a lot of the times with some of these top end picks.
Yeah, you could. You could do both routes.
But
I would make it clear
to
everybody in the league that if we get 1 through 4, know that it's immediately readily available.
Yeah.
For a 29 first round.
Yeah, and my other point, and I want to make this clear too, is if you draft one of these people and you put them on your bench, you're developing it for somebody else. They're not going to stay.
I think that depends. I don't
think it depends. I think they're gone. It's not like.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that.
I agree.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I also think though, if you have a situation where you had the hardest thing that the Pacers have is to get people on the team in the first place.
Yes.
It's not as much keeping the guys because, like, if you think about it, who have we really lost that's moved on from the team? That's not what happens. The problem we have is that you can use PG-13, but like we see how that turned out.
Yeah,
it was a blessing.
My rebuttal would be
every guy who left here was worse off having left here. I want to point that out.
No one gives a shit about that. People care about paychecks in big cities.
I get it, but if you look at like talent wise, what was left, what I'm saying is that you didn't have a drop off in that person leaving.
Oh, I agree, but I don't think any one of them would look at that. They would just say, "I want to go play in Atlanta, LA, whatever, and give me my money." They wouldn't give a shit. But the culture that would leave if we took one of them, because again, you would have to start making cuts And the culture that you're talking about wouldn't exist 4 years from now because we would have to get rid of those people.
But that depends. It's also assuming that these guys all suck and they don't have culture coming into it. Like by suck, I just mean like their personalities are bad or they don't bring like a positive nature. We don't know.
Sure.
So I mean, for all I know, Cam Boozer, maybe he's got one of the best personalities.
He plays for Duke. He's terrible. I'm just,
I'm
just kidding. I
him
like
because of that.
Cooper.
But my point with that is that like we don't know from that standpoint. He could also bring different energy, different vibe to the locker room that's not currently there.
Sure.
There's young guys, but you've also got a veteran group. So I agree that like you don't want to mix it up too much. But I'm also looking at it from the perspective of if you trade off that pick, the only thing you can essentially trade it for is more picks. Like, yeah, you could sign him and then trade him, but all you're doing is building picks for the future, which is fine.
And I think that's what
But
Danny's.
are you going to get enough compensation for what?
I think so. I think so because
It depends.
well, that's
Depends where you land.
that's the point of the NBA draft. Is it's such a crapshoot. It is the lottery is such a crapshoot that I am with Danny that if I want picks in the future, like give me the picks, give me more picks in the future. I don't need you right now. And I don't. There's no as much as you can say these are generational players. These are not LeBron James staring at you.
Well, no.
You know, this is not Kobe Bryant staring at you. This isn't like oh my God. This isn't Cooper Flagg staring at you. They're good players. Maybe one day I'll eat my words. But the point is we don't know.
Yeah, they're not standouts.
And I want to win now. We have a team that can win.
Flag standout.
Well, no, yeah.
I have a team that can win now without these players. And to your point, in 4 years, I'll need that pick.
Yeah, because almost half of our team is out of contract next year.
Yeah.
So why not go for it all this year and have our picks for later? That's how I see it. Pacers are going to dominate next year.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Get ready for it. You guys got lucky that we were heavily injured this year and still compete with the Thunder. Very lucky. I'm excited about this Pacers team. I don't care what the ESPN
100%.
analysts say. We could talk about the Pacers all day. I have a feeling we're going to do another part 2 about this trade. This is probably one of the most exciting trades we've seen.
Yeah.
In a long time. We had to ride Miles Turner for 9 years.
Yeah.
He was on the trade block every year.
We should have traded him 5 years ago.
Okay.
Ugh.
And I still can't believe we signed him. The reason we signed him, we couldn't get anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. We're a small market team.
Yeah.
We couldn't fill that void. We finally did. Okay. But we're going to wrap it up.
Let's go.
Long session. We could talk about our Pacers. Big trade. Love it. All you haters, we'll see you next year. And I'll cash receipts on TikTok.
It's coming.
Go tune in. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram. We are on Twitter, X.
Yes.
Okay. We're not often, but we're there. Okay. Our full episodes are on YouTube and Spotify. Go follow, share, get us out there. We appreciate all the fans that are stuck with us over the last 2 years.
Oh, no. It's
First
crazy.
10. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Zubac.
Zubac.